Hello passengers, I'm Colonel Failure and you are watching Train Simulator 2020 and we're on board my favourite route. Well, it's not really my favourite route, it's just one I happen to be quite familiar with, having ridden the real thing on multiple occasions. Anyway, we need to get the train rigged up and good to go. The parking brake is off. There are a lot of buttons to press in order to get this operational. Warming marker lights on, please. Clipboard to bright, cab lights to on, instrument lights to bright. There we go, that's all of that business taken care of. Let's bang in, what do we need here? Headlights, well we won't bother with them yet. It's master key in, good. Make sure the old panto's up, that's a sensible thing to do. Pretty sure that's up. Turn the ETS on, so that's the train electric supply, so that the passengers back there have got, lights, doors operating, that kind of behaviour. That should be headlights, please. One of those. The AWS, let's turn that off, turn it back on again, and the AWS is still giving me the runaround at the moment. Right, then we need to get the brake pressure correct before we can set off, which is about there. A bit more. A little bit more. We want 5 bars of brake pressure in order to be good to go. I think we're about set, although this should be on as well. What have I not done? There's always something. I've pressed all of those. Maybe it's just a case of rock and roll. Anyway, we've got the go signal. So we'll set the old reverser here like so, and that should be good. And then we've got one more alarm to sit through, which will disactivate like that. And we are yellow lights across the board, which means we are effectively hot to trot. So let's trot. Right, the brakes to run, and let's give it some beans. Just a few beans. Don't want too many beans at this point. You've missed something. Oh, I haven't put it in gear. No, I've put it in gear. What have I not done? Well, it could be any number of things. There's a lot of buttons that you have to behave in order to get rolling. Are you happy? Yeah, I was pretty sure the brakes were off. And then let's trot on. Yeah, we trot in. Let's turn that back off again. Nope. See, I told you, it's like buttons, and you've got to keep pressing them until you've pressed them all. Right, now, to change the habit of a lifetime, I'm actually going to drive some of this on the keyboard. Otherwise, I will miss things as we leave Liverpool Street Station. So today we're heading out to Ipswich. I've no idea if we're going to make it that far, but I've got to do some stopping along the way, and that's always pretty perilous. We'll have a look at the outside of this Class 90 once we're clear of the underground section here at Liverpool Street, and it will be a delight for all to behold. It will. Yeah, no, I'm not making that up. It's going to be a complete delight. Anyway, right, okay, we've got a slight, hold on, we've got a bit of brakes on. Why have I got some brakes on? You don't need brakes. I'm speeding. Oh, no, there's a shocker. That's all right, I'm not speeding by much, we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Nobody needs to worry about anything. It's all good. Right, there we go. Better talk to the passengers.
Hi passengers, this is your captain speaking, and welcome aboard this, the 2 something or other, to Ipswich. Today we'll be stopping at Chelmsford and Colchester, and Stratford as well. Yes, we have to stop at Stratford. That's a place apparently everybody wants to stop. To turn that off. Will you press the button? Anyway, yes, Stratford will be our first stop, and we'll be arriving there shortly. There's a train look. Oh, that's nice. It's purple. No, you don't see that very often. Anyway, Stratford our first stop, our final stop Ipswich, probably. Enjoy the ride.
Okay, so we're on our trek here, leading our merry way out of East London, and it's very splendid indeed. I believe the setting is 2012, so we will go past the Olympic Park, or if it's not there, the site for the Olympic Park. I can't remember actually whether it's there or not, but we'll go past it. I'll point it out to you, and it'll either look like a bomb's gone off, or it'll look like it should do. All Olympics and so forth. which is absolutely ruddy splendid. Right, okay, we're rolling, and I'm not speeding. Something's going wrong. What's this traction brake business? Is that something I need to concern myself about? It has been snowing. I'll push the sander. You know, that's a button. Traction/brake is a thing. Okay, well, you know, it doesn't seem to be causing me a problem at the moment. Maybe later it will do. We have that to look forward to. Anyway, Stratford's coming up in about 3 miles. You've usually got some decent sights to behold at this point, but I've got another AWS. Yeah, see, yeah, I knew that was coming up. Yep, thank you. Yeah, let's press that button a lot, because otherwise it's just gonna besmirch our entertainment value. Right, let's give it a bit more juice. Given we've got a 40 limit now. Good. Right, let's have a look on the outside, shall we? Let's do a fly past. Fly past. There we go. One Class 90 coming out of East London, and there's the Gherkin. That's Tower 42. Where's is the Shard not available at this point? I thought it had been built by now. Evidently, not so much. Oh well, there you go. I'm sticking back in the cab because I don't want to flip the AWS. I could just be interfacing with the AWS the entire time while I'm outside, but I mean that seems excessive. Right, smashing. A massive. There's just nothing to see that way, is there? They don't give you enough windows as a driver. Just a little bit to see where you're going, but precious little else. No matter. Right, it says I'm speeding right now. I won't be in a moment because the speed limit's about to increase. And for once, this train's going to be on time. Having ridden it a lot, on time is not something that happens very often. And I shall do my best to ensure that this time we're on time. I don't know. It seems pretty unlikely, regardless. Right, we've got Stratford coming up in 1.5 miles. That's good. And then over on the left side, we should see all kinds of Olympic business. Should do. Whether we do or not remains to be seen. But there's a high likelihood that it will be there, unless it. No, there it is. There's some Olympic business. Good. Right, 1 mile to go. Yeah, all right. Yep. Stop notifying me of things. Does it look like I care? Right. Let's go for some early braking. Strange though it may seem, I've not actually driven the Class 90 very much at all. How is it your favourite route? Well, it's my favourite route by process of the fact that I've probably ridden this route more than any other in the United Kingdom. There you go. What more do you want to know? Let's give it some brakes. 0.5 mile to go. If we get it down to about 40, we'll roll it from there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all right. Look, you said you were going to see the park. The least you can do is actually look at the thing. No, I can't. I'm concentrating on the brakes. All right. Well, the throttle's off. Putting the brake on is a good sign because we are rocking quite a lengthy train here. Has to be said. I'll show us the outside once we've stopped, which hopefully won't be too premature. Although it's me driving, and therefore premature is highly likely. Well, it's as likely as overshooting. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, this is looking good. Yeah. So we're coming in Stratford platform 10. Slowing down from 20. We should be able to do that, I would have thought. Here we go. Lots of people not really dressed for the time of year. There's plenty of snow out, and so that's less desirable. Right, we can probably come to a full stop now, I reckon. Yeah. A full stop any time now would be great. This train does not stop fast. Come on. All right, we have somewhat gone past the objective, but this is quite a lengthy loco. If we stop soonish, we'll be right. And come on. It really doesn't want to stop. Open the doors. Right, okay, good enough for government work anyway. Right, so here we go. There is the... this is some kind of towery whatnot. Have I got a bit more... yeah, we have. We've got some more swoop going on. So there's the Olympic Park over there. This thing here that's the main Olympic Stadium. And that's super. No, that's just rotate. I want to go over there. No, all you've got is zoom and swivel. And I want to zoom or swivel. I want to... Oh, okay. No, I suppose we can zoom out a little bit more. And then you've got this big flashy statue business, which apparently you can climb all the way up, and it offers you unique views. But from outside, looks a bit odd. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's turn that off again. And let's get moving. Perhaps turn the brakes off, sir? Oh, if you insist. Right, now then. Having applied the throttle already, I've probably done that wrong, and it's going to disagree with me. Yeah, it's disagreeing with me. All right, turn that off. Let it have a moment. Turn it back on. Nope. Okay, right. All right, I need to reset. This is a convoluted beast. Right, turn that off. Shouldn't need to, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's set that to initial step 1. Initial. I would imagine. Yeah, that's probably the thing that it is. What else we got here? Lights are all still on. That shouldn't be a problem. I could flip that on. Flip that off. Good. Okie dokie it a bit. Turn the throttle off. Let it have a moment. Let's get the brake pipe back up to 5. Good. And away we go. Nope. All right, that's okay. But are we downhearted? No, we are not downhearted. We will be figuring this out any moment, and then we'll be away. This is why the thing's never on time, you know. Actually, I exaggerate these days. It's actually quite reliable. Parking brake. Let's just turn it off again. Whatever, Gov. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know. It's all right. You can keep beeping at me every couple of minutes for as much as you're worth, but doesn't change the fact that if we're not going, there's precious little point in you doing so. Look, I'm doing my best here, but you're a maddeningly fangled device. The pantograph will still be up. There's no need to mess with the reverser. The throttle is set. You know, I should be driving an ST40. They don't mess you around. You just grip it and rip it. No, it's none of that. No, it's activate all these buttons and go. All right, there we go. Out the other side of Stratford. Good. Yeah, got to do a bit of reset action to get us moving, but we are moving, and therefore everything is dandy. And saying goodbye to the Olympic Park there, and heading out through Stratford, which doesn't look exactly like that, but you know, it's an artist's impression. And there's our fella. There's Steve driving the other train. He still owes me a tenner. And right, I think we can oh, what now? Just will you stop hassling me, train, for crying out loud? I'm paying attention, or I'm paying as much attention as I usually do. So you know, just be calm. Increase your calm, John Spartan, and everything will be absolutely dandy. Right, we're going to go through all manner of places now, like For Something or Others and Ingate Stone and, I don't know, was it Maryland, that aren't stations, really. I mean, rarely have I seen anything actually stop here, but you can get to it no problem at all on the Underground, which is probably the better thing for you to do. Undoubtedly the better thing for you to do. You don't want to be wasting my time on the approach to Liverpool Street. Shush. And that's all splendid. Right, okay, now then, what do we got? We've got a 90 mile per hour speed limit, and I am planning on using every single last piece of it. Our next stop's going to be Chelmsford in 25 miles. That's 25 miles. I might make you sit through all of it if you're very lucky, but you never know, I might not. Good, that's good to know. There's a train, look. Yeah, that's good. Where are we going through now? This will be... Oh, of course it is. No, don't know. I don't reckon. I could free cam my way there, but doubtless we'll have the urgency alarm will be pinging its way merrily while I'm poking about on the external camera, and then the whole thing will just come unstuck, and it'll be a disaster again. It's always a disaster. Right, hey, no, we're rolling though, 80 miles per hour now, making some progress. That's what we like to see. So there's a fence. That's nice. There's some more industrial style buildings going on. Or let's give it a little toot to the horn. Wake up anyone who's a bit having a lunchtime snooze. I know, yeah. You're bleeping at me in case I'm having a lunchtime snooze. I can assure you, I am not having a lunchtime snooze. That's all good. Yeah, actually, if I keep doing this, we can drive down property prices. Okay, right, now then, what are we looking at? We're due at 14:01, right? So we're due in 16 minutes. Currently thinks we're going to be 17 minutes, but I'm judiciously speeding ever so slightly. Just, just enough that over the course of 20 miles we'll make up the time deficit. I will be timely, or else. Well, I'll be timely or I'll have derailed the train or run a red signal or something. Either of these things is plausible, and that's quite all right. I don't mind the occasional red signal infraction. Let's go out here. Let's press this a few times just in case it's bleeping at me. Making it happen. Oh, here we come again, look. Oh, yes, there's camera persons all the way along the track ready to see me. Yeah. Yeah. Right, and by pressing both the AWS acknowledge and the driver alert acknowledge constantly while outside, everything seems to be fine. What are we doing now? 90.6. We can go a bit faster than that. That's all good. So we're currently going to arrive 14:02. No, that's no good. We want to arrive before that. 14:02 is too late. We want. I'm thinking 1400 would be a perfect time to arrive. People will be stunned. They'll go, "How is it that we've arrived on time? This driver is a miracle worker." And I go, "Yeah, I am. Miracle worker is what I am." There's a Luton going over the top of the bridge there. In fact, it's not. That's I think it's a bit, unless it's a long wheelbase Luton, which I don't think it is. Hard to say for sure. We could stop, back up, and go and have a good look, but he's gone by now, so there's precious little point in doing so. Right. Meanwhile, soak up the typical January weather that we're enjoying outside the window of the cab there. Let's have another one of these. Alley up. Rock and roll. It's probably at this point that someone will point out to me that I've got the wrong light configuration going on, but that's okay. I'd rather have too many lights on than not enough, and that'll just let people know I'm coming if they're standing in the track. Mind you, if they're standing in the track, they've probably got their own agenda. Right, okay, what are we looking at now? 19.5 miles to go. Still estimating that I'm going to arrive late. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's already saying I'm going to be a minute early. Too right, I'm going to be a minute early. Meanwhile, I'm going to rack up the best score you've ever seen. This is a straight line. Why do I need to slow down? It's a straight line. We can go faster than this. The train is certainly capable of it. Yeah, we're only 10 miles over the limit anyway. I mean, that's nothing. And obviously, it's not a limit, it's a target. Or have I got that the wrong way around? That could have. Doesn't really matter. But yes, we are. Oh, look at it. It's industrial buildings and housing that should be cheap, but would cost you the same price as a villa in the south of France. And with weather that is significantly worse, and crime. Lots of crime. All the crime. Yeah, thank you there, Bleeper to Bleeptron. I'm pretty sure there's a key combination I can press to turn you off, but that's okay, because I am the king of authenticity, and therefore I shall soak that up and enjoy it a lot, even if it's suggesting to everyone else in the house that the smoke alarm's going off. Maybe it is a smoke alarm. Now, I've done the smoke alarm joke before. If you want to know the smoke alarm joke, you're going to have to watch all my other videos. Yeah, have fun with that. It's all the same jokes, and delivered with panache and vintage charm, whatever that might mean. Okay, well, soak it up, friends. There's lots more of this to come. What have we got? We've got no speed limit to speak of, and I've got the hammer down. So this is railways. Ah, there's a purple train. So is that a Riva Anglia? I can't remember. The Great Eastern Mainline goes through different train companies faster than any other route in the country. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. It seems like every time I get on one, somebody else has got their livery slapped all over the trains. It's like the first thing they do. The second they take control over the network, they go out and buy a bunch of stickers to bung all over the outside of the train. Go like, oh, never mind making it run more effectively, put stickers all over it. Let everyone know who's getting it right and or wrong. That's the important bit, surely. Presumably. Could just be me. Right, where are we now? Where is this? It's a station. Very good. We're going too fast for you to eyeball it. You're never going to pick it up like that. You either knew the station or you didn't. That wasn't Shenfield, because Shenfield's got a platform down the middle, and it kind of does an archy bow thing around the outside of it. It does. Let's do one of these. This keeps it visually arresting. Ooh, yeah. That's why these doors are light green, you know. That's the colour scheme of the previous agency that operated it. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they're all owned by the French or the Germans or the Chinese or anybody but a British company. So it makes precious little difference. They just have their colour schemes and they like to apply them. Right, what have we got? 13.5 miles. We're now looking at a solid 2 minutes early. Well, a minute and a half. And I'll probably use up all of that in my convoluted braking endeavours. But that's all good. Yeah, I know. It's getting some convoluted braking errors in is all splendid. But we're fully giving it the beans here, getting it done, making good decisions, riding through a winter wonderland, and it is a winter wonderland. It's lovely. I mean, of course, none of this is realistic. And if there was any snow here at all, this would be a cancellation service. And there would be about 3 times as many people in the back of the train as is normally allowed. No, it's true. Yeah, second there's a whiff of snow in London, all the commuters bail out as quickly as possible. The trains get stuffed. One minor cock-up somewhere up the line, and the whole thing goes pear-shaped, and it all grinds to a halt. That's probably Shenfield. You reckon? But I don't know why. Oh yeah. Look at it now. Yeah, that's definitely Shenfield-ish. Shenfieldoid. Now, the other thing I should probably be aware of, or wary of, is that at this breakneck speed that we are currently pursuing, there's a chance I start to catch up on the train ahead of me. Actually, I've got a 75 coming up. Let's ease it off some, by which I mean a lot. Is that a yellow signal? No, it's not for me. It's for someone else. But I still need to slow down a bit. All right. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I gotcha. That was a warning about something. That would have been the speed limit warning. All right. Well, you're not gonna get there on time at the moment. Give it a bit more. Okay. We've got it in step 4 braking. I'm not certain that I'm going to get down to the right level before we go through this signpost. Yeah. Yeah, we are a bit over. Actually, it's not too bad. Could have been worse. All right, let the brake off. It's all good. No, we've made it. It's fine. Everything's... This is Shenfield. Yeah, definitely. See, it said it there. This is Shenfield. See, it's a more complicated station. A mite larger. And there was a time that these trains would all stop in Shenfield all the time. Yeah, fascinating, isn't it? All right, let's do one of... Well, okay, that's not what I'd hoped for. The cameraman's fallen off the edge of the bridge to take this shot. Yeah, tremendous. Well done. Good job. Excellent work there. Right, crank it back up again. We're back up into a 90. Now, what's this going to do to my ETA? Because one wonders whether the ETA factors in that there is a bit of an acceleration curve to go through. I'm sure it'll be fine. Pretty sure. Virtually certain, in fact. 8 and a bit miles to go. Right, now then, the tricky challenge coming up, and I need to be thinking about this from about 5 miles out, is slowing down. Yeah, see, the only real danger with full speed, which is what we're up to, is slowing down again. And I'm speeding. Good, that's what we want to see. Keep my score rattling downwards. I want to pass this mission, but at the same time, rack up a horrendously poor score. You see, I mean, you'll go like, oh, that's easy, just don't slow down for anything. I go, no, it will quite happily and merrily crash your train if you're not careful. So there is a limit to how far you can go beyond the limit. Yeah, no, it's science. And I'm Professor in Chief. Right, do you want to see the windscreen wipers? I haven't got much else to show you. I mean, I'll press all the buttons that make any kind of entertaining sense. I'm going to turn it back off again. It's the windscreen wipers. I'll tell you what, we'll put the passenger windscreen wipers on. There you go. I mean, it's not doing it for all the passengers, obviously. It's just doing it for the one who gets to sit up front with me and have one button and a telephone to play with. Be on his phone to his mum. Yes, Mum, I'm in the front of the train. That's nice, dear. Have you packed some sandwiches? Hope you're dressed up warm. It's snowy out today. That's what mums care about. Are you fed? Are you warm? That's it. That's the numbers 1 and 2 in the list of concerns. There are many others in the list. Well, there's everything. Everything else is in the list, but those are the very topmost there. Right. We're now in Essex, incidentally. South Essex, obviously, which is the regiment for which Major Richard Sharp, or Lieutenant Richard Sharp, from the series of books and TV movies Sharp, resides. That's Sean Bean, for those of you not from the UK, who don't treat Sharp as some kind of manly rite of passage. I'm pretty sure that was a whistle sign. Hang on, I'll do it now. Despite the fact we've already gone through the level crossing in question. Oh well. We either did hit something or we didn't. I mean, a train this size you barely notice. I abided by the spirit of the law, if not the letter. We got to do it again. Alright, there you go. Have some of that. Alright, see, I got it off in plenty of time that time. That'll be a level crossing specifically for the use of agricultural machinery. Yeah, it will. Right, okay, let's ease the throttle off now. We've got 4 miles to go. I'm taking it easy. I'm going casual. We're going to relax about this, and but we're going to land exactly at the right point on the station at Chelmsford, near next to the station. Yeah, at the station. Okay, all right, okay. That's all good. I'm feeling it. We've managed to rack up a very nice minus 110,000 points so far. Thank you. Yep, thank you. That's good. It adds on to the 250,000 I lost earlier on, so it's soon gonna rack up the scoreboard there. And despite having throttled down a while back now, we're still over the limit. All right. Okay. Right. Well, let's start. Let's give it some initial. Give it a bit of initial. There you go. Right, now we are currently 2 miles out. And that's fine. I feel pleasantly confident. And our ETA is 2 minutes ahead of schedule, which is fantastic. Oh no, it's not fantastic. They're going to give me a bonus for arriving on time. There's a 60. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, that's warning me of the 60 coming up. Yeah, I've got the brake on. That's good. We've gone for some. I think we've got stage. No, it might even be stage 4. But I've got step 4 braking enabled. That'll do it, surely. Yeah, we're already down to 70. We'll be good. Well, we won't. We've got to stop to 0 in a mile. Yeah, I'm at 70. We'll be fine. Look at the speed of progress with which we are decelerating. You protest too much. We'll be absolutely dandy. That's this button. Yeah, okay, good. 2 buttons to remember, and I intend to remember them both. Right, and 0.7 of a mile to go. I think we're on target. If anything, I think we might be coming up a bit early. So let's ease it back to whatever that step 2. Still too much. Let's go for some initial. We're down below the speed limit that we're supposed to be. I know, such professionalism. Still slowing down. I think when we get to 0.2, then we will aggressively slow once more. But here we go, over the bridge here at Chelmsford. Over the River Chelm. Could be. Probably is, actually. Chelmsford. That's the way these things tend to be named. Right, 2 to go. Rocket back into 4. I might need to ease it off. That might be a bit too abrupt. Yeah, it's a bit too abrupt. All right, give it some 2. Maybe a bit less. Back to initial. This is looking promising. And now give it some 4. Back to 4. No more than 4. Don't need more than 4. 4 will be sufficient. It's not bad. We're going to be a little bit short, I think. Yeah, definitely going to be a little bit short. All right, ease that back off some. Yeah, how we doing? Yeah, that's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Right, rocket all the way on. Stop the train. Stop the train. Stop the train. Train to the stop position, please. Please to be stopping the train. 10 miles per hour. Oh, it's good. Oh, is he good, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, it's on the money. It's just a little further forward than I'd want to be. But that's really close. Good. Right. Open the doors. No, that's no good as cameras go, that one. There we are. Are we... Come on, show me. I've got to know. That's the other end of the train, you fool. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm on it. It's all good. Don't you worry. Don't you fret now. I'm in charge. I am the train commander. No, you've only gone and done and stopped properly. Crikey, that's good enough to get me a job, that is. Maybe I should pin this video to my CV. Not that you can pin videos to your CV, you understand, but maybe I should. Right, okay, now then, let's start rebuilding the brake pressure. It's not rebuilding the brake pressure, though, is it? No. Is it because the doors are open? It shouldn't be. Alright, let's take her out of gear, because that's what I had to do last time. I blew it a bit last time, because I hadn't taken out of gear. Of course, I've got to wait until our scheduled departure time, no matter what. Doesn't matter how much time you make up. No. You've still got to knock about until you're allowed to depart. No, that's fine. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Yeah, it's all good. As long as the engine stays warm, then well, actually, it doesn't even matter about the engine particularly. As long as the overhead wires are still cooking and crispy, then we're good to go. Right, okay, here we go. 20 seconds, 10 seconds. Theoretically, if we release this, there you go. Now you can have some brake pressure, but you shouldn't really release it though, because that means I'm not holding myself on any kind of braking system in the slightest. Right, but we should be... Oh no, this is our actual arrival time was 25. Ah, fine. We're giving the passage plenty of time to get themselves out and about and so forth. Oh, you've pressed a button there that's done something mysterious. Press something else. There you go. Yeah, whatever that was you pressed, shouldn't have pressed it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm slightly nervous about that. Oh, right, we're good to go. Okay, now then, we stick it back in gear. Alright, I've done that. And then the brakes off. And away we go. Yes, away we go. Hey, smashing. Probably got a little bit of wheel slip, given that I've put on all the power at once. So maybe let's ease that off to something a little more genteel. That said, can't hear any wheel slip, so it's probably going absolutely fine. Oh, only 2 stops on this one. Stratford and Chelmsford and then Colchester. And that's 20 miles from here. And our scheduled arrival time is 14:22. And our ETA... You know what? You don't need to know that. The passengers do, though. I should probably be informing them as to our the movements that are likely to occur in the nearish future.
What ho, passengers? From the command deck is Colonel Failure. Hello, welcome aboard this Greater Anglia service. Is it Greater Anglia? I don't know who owns it at the moment. Someone owns it. Could be Greater Anglia, could be anyways, 2012. I'm going with Greater Anglia as the service currently operating this service. And I'm your pilot today, and we are heading out to the historic Roman town of Colchester. Hold on. And when we get there, you can get off the train, because I'm not going any further than that. Oh, well, no, I am. I've got to go to Ipswich. Oh, okay. Well, Ipswich is better than Colchester anyway, as well you all know. because Ipswich is in Suffolk, which is God's own county. Yeah. No, you heard me right there, Yorkshire. Anyway, we'll be arriving in Colchester in, 20 miles. What's that in time? Well, assuming I don't make some kind of heinous error vis-a-vis the rules of the rail, then we'll be arriving in about 18 minutes, give or take. It's a train look. And when we get there, we'll be there, and I'll let you know about that. Anyway, Colchester, your next station stop.
All right, good. See, the passengers like to be kept informed as to what's going on. And frankly, so do I. But we're allowed to do 100 miles per hour in this bit. Come on, train. 100 miles per hour. Let's sand. Do the sanding. Give us more grip. And also, it also reduces your ballast, which makes the overall train lighter. Doesn't, of course, but, it feels good to say that. Right, okay. Should we have some of this? Yeah, why not? Ooh. From under the bridge. Magnifique. And that is the A12. Yes, it is. Right. Yeah, the A12, it's... You say, it could be the A12. It seems unlikely because there's traffic moving on it. And that very, very rarely happens. But certainly the A12 does go up from Colchester to Chelmsford and beyond. You don't really want to go beyond if you can help it, because then you hit the M25 and just repent your sins. Because you could do laps around that all day if you want to. I say that. You can spend all day on there and not complete a lap. But that's another story. It's a story I could tell now, given that I've got 18 miles of track to fill. Anyway, this is pretty much... You're in East Anglia, strictly speaking, at this point, and then this is more or less what it looks like. Obviously less post-apocalyptic than this particular display we've got on at the moment. Thank you. But yeah, it is pretty flat and full of farms. Flat and full of farms. I'd love to tell you anything more interesting than that, but I can't, because there isn't anything more interesting than that. Now, what could I tell you? I can't tell you about Constable, because he doesn't turn up till Suffolk, I'm afraid, and we're still in Essex. So I'm sorry about that, but there it is. Not much you can do about it. But it is just double track, pretty much all the way there. We do get some mighty fine freight coming down in this direction, out of the port of Felixstowe, which is the third largest container port in Europe. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. One of the biggest, too. Well, actually, off the top of my head, I don't know. Number one is probably Hamburg, I guess, or Rotterdam. Those would be my numbers 1 and 2 in terms of large container ports. We're not going as far as Felixstowe. We could do. This particular route does take in Felixstowe as well, and you can use the power haul if what you really like doing best is setting the speed to not very much and then sitting there and watching it for a while. Personally, I like the interplay between myself and the passengers. Keeps them crispy and keeps things entertaining. Where are we now? Is this Marks Tay, Hatfield, Peveril, Ingate? No, it's not Ingatestone. That's further towards your London there. But it's not going to be Marks Tay. That's much closer to Colchester. So that will probably be Hatfield, Peveril. You'll correct me, I'm sure, in the chat if you're paying attention. You may even correct me if you're not paying attention. Feel free. Being corrected is one of the things I do best. So enjoy that. But anyway, look, why not enjoy some more East Anglia? Oh, yeah. No, this is authentically modelled. 100% authentic. This is exactly what you should expect in this part of the country. It's a small town here. I don't know which small town, it just is one. Oh no, what else have you got around here? Oh, you've got Whittam. Ah, okay, so the next station we should go through will probably be Whittam, and then Marks Tay, and then Colchester, if memory serves me correctly. But we've done Hatfield Peveril, pretty certain that was Hatfield Peveril. Not that I care, and not that I have any particularly fond memories of the Peveril, Hatfield or otherwise. Yeah. Well, we'll find out. This feels somewhat station-esque coming through. I don't think we're going to be able to track the name of the station sign as we go through it, because we're doing 110 miles per hour. Alright, there we go. Your guess is as good as mine. That is... no. No, I got nothing. Could be Whittam. Definitely not Hatfield Peveril, though. Hold on. Alright, we've got double yellows here, which means that the next light could be yellow or green, which is a fantastic signalling device, that one. Yeah, thanks. It's very much like... yeah, I'm aware of that. Schrodinger's signal. Until you go through it, you've no idea what it's going to be. That one's definitely yellow, though. I should probably think about slowing down. I've taken the throttle off. That's something. But if the signal after this one is red, we're in big trubs. So I'm going to slow it down some, even though it may cause us trouble arriving on time. Yeah, I'm on it. All right, that one's green. No, that one was double yellow again, which means this next one's probably going to be yellow. But I will take the edge off our speed a little bit, because it means that there's some rotten flipping commuter service ahead of us that stops absolutely flipping everywhere, and we're going to have to wait for it to pull in at Whittam or wherever it is the next station is. Yeah, sorry about that, but that's life. So if this yellow once again turns double yellow before we get through it, it didn't. Okay, right, in which case crank it on. Yeah, wind on the brakes there, lads. That's still yellow. You're good. Okay. I mean, are you honestly prepared to sacrifice your arrival time already? Well, no, not really. But what I don't want to do is go strolling majestically through a red. Because I do that a lot. That's my signature move, is majestically strolling through a red. Yeah, I'm on it. You're all good. Oh, we've got a whistle. Hold on. Give it some. Right, that's more than enough of that. Right. Yeah, all right. You can shut up as well. I'm on it. It's okay. Look, I say that's yellow. We're all good. In fact, let's zoom in our face a bit, and then we can properly observe the incoming business. And actually, we might be going slow enough to be able to see what the agenda of this station is. All right, let's choose an angle and sit there. This is... Or is it? Yeah. Is that Marks Tate? No, it's not. We're too far from... Marks Tate will be one further up. There's one more station to go, I'm sure of it. Well, I'm sort of sure of it. What I want to be seeing now is a green signal. And we've got 0.8 of a mile until the next signal, and we're only rocking it now at 65 miles per hour, which is making me awfully unhappy, because I'm not losing any points. But what I don't want to do is lose the entire adventure, because that would be disappointing for everybody involved. Yes, it would. Yeah, everybody would be mucho disappointo. And yeah, so for that reason, what? Yeah, all right. Yeah. You're good. It's fine. And that's a double yellow. Okay, we can probably pick up the pace a bit then. Not much, but a little bit. What? Yeah, I'm on it. You're good. It's fine. So it means that whatever commuting service is ahead of us is ahead of us. Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah, it does. In that order. Which is this next one. Is currently a yellow. Is it? If it goes double yellow, we'll know that the train involved is two ahead of us. Now, it's probably going to pull in to a stop at some point, which will mean that we can go sailing past, offering obscene finger gestures out of the cab while doing so. Still double yellow. All right, up the tempo. There you go. Come on. Because they're allowed to do like 90-ish. Oh, I should have whistled for that, but didn't. Oh, it's green. Okay, full charge. Rock. We have given them enough breathing space. Now let's start hunting them down again. And we are still ahead of schedule. Man, I am the train boss. I'm the Lord of Trains. Kneel before me and I may knight you, if you're incredibly lucky. Yeah, Lord of Trains on charge now. Okay, good. So, we've got 7 miles to go. I know, it's a mileage update. Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, it's wrong button. It's that one. Okay, yeah, thank you. I was awake. There's another whistle opportunity. I should learn the button for whistling. Never mind. Yeah, crank that a bit. And then, you know, back in business. Good. If I didn't edit that bit out and you saw the pause menu, yeah, that's because I accidentally clicked onto my second monitor. That's how much of a train boss I am. Yeah, total train boss. Of course, if I did edit that out, then I'm needlessly making myself look incompetent. Usually I purposefully make myself look incompetent, but this time it was a pure accident. Whistle. That's more than you need. I'm coming. If you can't hear the sound of a very large train heading in your direction, then, well, that's your lookout. Good. Did you know, I think I finally worked out what AWS is for. That's good. Yeah, it starts doing this bleepy bit. This is Mark's Tay. I am virtually... Well, it has to be. It can't be anywhere else. Yeah, the car park's just over there. The A12 swings around the outside. And it'll be one of these that was ahead of me. Not that one. This one. There you go. Right. Good. Yeah, I see. I've got that. And you've got a freight siding here, just in case you've got anything out of Felixstowe that's had enough for the day. And they want to park some of it up. But, yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, see, it's that flipping joker who's ahead of me again. Anyway, I should probably consider easing off a bit now, given that we're in the run-in. The run-in is where we are. And this uphill section should help ease off a little bit of the pain. It's not doing, though. All right, put some interstitial on. Inertial. Yeah, put some inertial. Get some inertial on the go. In fact, there's another signal pretty quickly after this one, but this is a double, so we'll be right. That one's a single. Yeah, we are closing in on them. Lots of brakes, please. Yeah, it's all good. We're closing them down. We've got 3 miles to go. To be honest, slowing down at this point, there's the A12 again. Just over there. Yeah. Like you care. Well, you should. If you ever find yourself on the A12, you go, several opportunities to see a train here. You will. Yeah, there are several opportunities to see a train. You're not wrong. Right, release down to 2, please. All running. Yeah, running seems to be fine. I reckon that's a single. What do you think? Single? Double? Doesn't feel like we're doing 70. No, feels like you're going quite a bit slower than 70, but I assure you, 70 is what we're doing. Yeah, you zoom out. Oh, it's like slowing down time. Fabulous. All right, well, that was a single. Coming up after this double. Give it some hooter. All right. Good. This. Yeah, thank you. There's green. Okay, we've given him enough breathing space again. Our ETA is now 1 minute ahead of schedule. Get in. 2 miles to go, and we're doing 70. All right, I want to be doing 60 by 1 mile to go. Well, for that to happen, you're going to want to brake. That was indicating that there was a signal you could have been looking at. Oh, yeah. That's all right. That's all good. There you go. Right. Now, eyes on the prize, people. We want to once again park this flawlessly. We're 1.5 miles away from the airport, and that will be good. It's not an airport, it's a station. All right, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a travel log, I mean, it's all very well you spinning your narrative about you being on the flight deck and whatnot, but frankly, you're just confusing people with your flight airport references, and also you might want to think about slowing down a bit more. Nah, we got a mile to go. I'm only doing 50. Yeah, I'm on it. It's all right. What colour was that? Yeah, that was a double. This is a single. Okay, we are 0.7 away now. So, sticking into this one. And then once we're down to about 30, we'll just let her roll. And it should be good. Should be. Yeah, it might be. Might be good. Hold on. Is that a red light? Certainly looks like it. Is that red light for me? Certainly looks like it. Could be. Well, which side would you expect it to be? No, it's not for me. That's for someone else. Is it? Are you sure? I'm not. Ah!